Hey guys, my name is Pushpendra Saini. Once again, I came with a very interesting tutorial, and this is not just a video; it's an advanced topic for a video player, which you have seen in Netflix. When you are subscribing, means when you are scrolling this scratch bar or seek bar, then you will see a thumbnail over this. Okay, so this is completely advanced feature of every OTT or every video player. So in this video today we are going to cover that spacely. Okay, so before going into the depth, I'm going to tell you a few steps. So first of all, I will show you what type of image it is required to subscribe that. So here, this is the image what you are going to see from the back end side. Okay, so this is the interval of every 10 second, and this is the complete movie image. Now here, what will be the next? Here you need to know number of column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at the end till end how many columns is there. Number of row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how many rows is there. So this information you should know from your backend developer or from wherever you are creating this sprite. This is actually called a sprite data. Okay, sprite collection of the image. So first our task is to download this image. Okay, so at the very first I'm going to download that, and before downloading I will design the screen for the image scribing. Okay, when any image come and that is working like a scriber. Okay, so now let's do that. So here is, this is my control view. Okay, now here I am going to take one image view. This image view I am going to take over here. I'm just going to make the small size of this. Okay, and selecting, let's say 8 as of now. This is, we can say 5, and width and height we can give the same whatever it is. Okay, so this is done. Now we have the image. Now I have to take the outlet in my view controller. So let's open my view controller and take the outlet of image. I can say thumbnail image, img thumbnail. And of course this video also I'm making on one my YouTube subscriber. Okay, on the request of YouTube subscriber. Now I have took the thumbnail image. Now second, I have to download the sprite of that. Okay, so for that I will copy paste the URL and I will take over here, can say sprite URL. So here I will copy paste that URL. Now this is my image URL. I will create one function which will help me to download the image. So here I will create one function, private one, download thumbnail image. So this is the function which will work for downloading. Okay, after that I will take one private variable, private where thumbnail image, type of UI image, by default value will be nil. Okay, after that here I will check if self dot thumbnail image double equal to nil. So this will protect us for repeating downloading. Okay, here I will take if let. Now I will create the URL from string. So here I will pass sprite URL and front of that self. Okay, now I have the URL. Now I have to download this data. Okay, URL session dot share dot data task. Okay, data task with completion address, data task with this. So here I am going to send my URL request. URL request I will make from the URL. So let URL request equals URL request. I'm going to pass here URL. So this is my URL request. Now I will pass this URL request over here, and I have finally data. I can say response, and this is error. So here I will check if let data equals data, means I'm just putting a if condition for that. Okay, now self dot thumbnail image equals UI image from data. So here I'm going to pass the data. Now I have the thumbnail image with me. So after doing that, and I will take that in dispatch queue dot main dot async. I will take in dispatch queue for the multi-threading purpose. Okay, so if there is an interaction with the UI, it will be into the safe scenario. Now I have downloaded the image. I will pass this over here. Okay, from here self dot download. So this is done. Now second task, when I'm scribing that seek bar, then that image position should change as respectively. So now we will write the code for that scribing. Okay, and for that what we are going to do, we have already one function tap to slide. Okay, so this function is working for what? This is working for seek the player on that particular position. So here I am going to take very a simple function which will help me to scribing that to that particular position. So the same thing I'm going to write here, private where scribing and positioning. Okay, so it will help me to position that image view. Sorry, it will be function. Before that, I would like to run this application. I would like to see the output. Is there any cause or it is working as expected? Okay, so I have run, there is no scenario and it is working as expected. Now what is next? Okay, so here, so here I have two more function. If self dot, I will take this over here. If self dot seek slider dot is tracking, tracking means it's continuous, double equals true, then I need to execute that function, else I need to seek to that position and I need to make thumbnail seek to false. Now next, self dot scribing and positioning, so this function I will call. Now let's see, print, I will see this is calling or not. So here I will make my text view. Sorry, I will see the print output. So here I am scribing and it is visible. Now second, now the image which we have loaded, first of all I will set the image to image view. Okay, self dot img thumbnail dot image equals self dot thumbnail. So after that what I need to do, dot resume, I need to call this resume method. Okay, now I will see the output and you will see the image over the video player. So after long wait you can see a very big image came. Okay, now what we need to do, so here I will give one print statement. Okay, self dot, okay, so once the image is downloaded, then this print statement will execute. After printing that, we can see the image can display over here. You can see image is downloaded and it is displaying over here. Now next, when I'm scribing that, I have to move the position of this image. So how I am going to do that, let's understand. And I'm going to make one small changes, aspect fill into the image so it looks little good. And in that scenario, now the work is for the scribing. Okay, position movement. So this is a completely mathematical calculation for the scribing and the for the positioning. So we will follow the step. So first of all I have to take the position of this thumb. Okay, on the basis of thumb position I will make the arrangement of this one into the center of this thumb. So this is not that much difficult but not that much easy also to understand. So this thumb center will contain this position. So here you can see, then this, then this, so it will be always in center of this. So what I'm going to do, let's understand. Let track rect self dot seek slider dot track rect for bound self dot seek slider dot bounds. Okay, so this is done till now. Now next I have to take the square box. This track rect I have took for the seek bar, complete seek bar. Now I have to take the thumb, we can say thumb rect. Okay, let thumb rect equals self dot seek slider dot thumb rect. For bounds, self dot seek slider dot bounds rect. Here track rect, which we have took from over here. Okay, now float value self dot player dot, sorry, self dot seek slider dot value. So we have done till now. So secondly, I will take one variable, that is show boolean true or false. We need to show or we need to hide. So if self, sorry, if show double equals true, then we need to show self dot img thumbnail dot is hidden equals false. Else self dot img thumbnail dot is hidden equals true. So one work is completed. Okay, we need to show or we need to hide. Now next is what is the next, and from here I need to make show equals true. Okay, so that was the error. Now next I have to calculate the position. For making a position I need the xy value. So first I will calculate the x on the basis of certain condition. Thumb rect dot origin dot x plus self dot seek slider dot frame dot origin dot x plus this much. Okay, now let y equals self dot slider dot frame dot origin dot y, I can say, and plus 5. Okay, because we need to show 5 pixel up than this. Now I need to make self dot image thumbnail img thumbnail. Okay, dot center equals cg point x and y, my x value plus, sorry, equal to my y value. Now we have just make the center. Now next is, that's it. So this is we have done. Now next I will understand what is the output. Let's see and hope for the best output. Now the image will get download. After downloading the image we will see the output. Now image is downloaded. So here, okay, so the image is sliding but position of y is not the correct. So for that what I need to take, I will make -30 and I will see the output because I need to take upside. Sorry for the previous calculation. So here it is coming. If I make -40 or 50, then again I will see the output and we can see the perfect output as per the requirement. So here this is working as expected. Now the foremost and the major important thing is to show that particular image which is we have to show to the user. Okay, now we have to show that. So here this work is done. Now next work is to show the image, means we have to do the calculation for that image. So private function dot set thumbnail image. So here is my function. So in that function what I need to do, first of all I need to check if let thumbnail image equal to thumbnail image. This should not null. Now second, let number of rows. How many number of rows? Let column, column. How many number of column? Let height of the image. Let width of the image. So these factor we need to know, and we will get to know this factor from our backend developer. So who is preparing that thumbnail. So this is number of rows and this is number of columns. Okay, so in that, how many number of row is there and how many number of column is there? Total number of row is 29, total number of column is 30, height of one image inside that is 63, width of one image is 150, and of course let interval is equal to 10 second. Means you can see this image is for 10-second interval, this is for 10 second, this is for 10 second, 10 second, 10 second, 10 second. So if you want to make every second, then the interval will be 1 second, and your backend developer need to design this image for every 1 second. Okay, because this is very heavy and the movie itself is for 2 hours, so we took 10-second interval. It's completely depend upon the your parameter whatever you are choosing. Okay, so now we have this value. Now we will write the calculation. Here I will tell you one small trick for this. So I will copy paste this over here. Okay, so what is the trick? We can calculate this and this on the basis of our image size. Okay, we can divide that actually. I need one more variable x, and where y, reason is to understand the center of the image, whatever image we are splitting. So this is 10 second multiplied by 1000. So now it's become a complete interval. After that, we have to use the Apple native functionality for clipping the image from that particular position. So UI graphics begin with image and size. Here I need to pass the size. So what will be that size? CG size. I need to give width is width and height is height. Okay, so this size I given. Now it will clip that image from that position only. Now I need to pass the position also. Here one more logic, let number of square int. Here I need to pass the position will be double, so I will make position divided by interval. Now after doing this, I am getting the value of square into the integer. Now I have to calculate x and y. So what will be x value? X means the position of the corner which I have to pick from the thumbnail. Okay, so here square divided by, okay, and y equals square percentile column. Now I have x and y. Okay, so here next I have to calculate let w width. The width will be for that particular image. Okay, particular image means this, you can see this one. Okay, so x and y, this one I have to pick. This x of means full image x, what will be that? Full image of y, where it will be that? Then from here it will crop this image in this position, and then we can do the development. Okay, very big and very tough development for this. It took me 3 months of time to understand the base key point of this. So here cg float, here I need to pass value of x, multiply by width, then multiply by thumbnail image dot scale. So this is the complete scale. Now let, this is x crop, this is y crop. Here cz float, here I will pass y, multiply by cz float height, multiply by thumbnail dot scale. Here this x crop means, as I told you now, this we need to crop this x crop and y crop. So this is the position of this one. Now we need to take the cropping height and width. So let w means width crop, and on the basis of what? Scale. So here width multiply by thumbnail dot scale. Now let h means height for cropping, that will be height multiply by thumbnail dot scale. So we got all the value. Now we just need to execute one very simple line. This is giving error, so I need to make that CG float, this also. And now if so, now I will call this from, so this is my seek bar. From here, self dot seek slider, self dot set thumbnail. So this position I have to calculate. Over here I can create one more function, private function, and this is I can say set thumbnail to image. Now I will call this function from here, set thumbnail to image. Now after doing that, self dot set thumbnail, this is my function which will return me the image. Okay, so this function I am renaming with set image. Over also set image. Now the position, I have to calculate the position for the player. So how I am going to calculate that? This will be, all will be under dispatch main queue, dispatch queue dot main dot async. Okay, so everything will be inside that. Now I'm going to take, if let current time, I will take self dot player dot current item dot duration. So this is, I can say, total duration. Okay, now on the basis of that I have to convert the position of the player. So let value equals float 64 self dot seek slider dot value multiply by cm time get seconds from duration. Now I will take this inside over here and I will pass value multiply by thousands. So okay, I forgot one thing, UI graphics and image context. So after that we'll see the output. Now here the thing is, it's correcting, but because of some calculation it is showing some error. So we will correct that. The syntax is wrong. So here I need to write, if let cropped image, here self dot thumbnail image. From here I need to make the, and this will be done with cg image dot cropping. In the cropping I need to send cgrect dot init, and in it I need to send all the value, x crop, y crop, this is width crop, this is height crop. Okay, inside that I need to create one new variable, that is for new image, and this new image will be taken from the cropped image. So ui image dot init cg image, here cg image I need to pass the cropped image. After that nothing new, self dot img thumbnail dot image equals new image. So let's see the output. And now you will see the output in front of your screen, and here you, if you scroll up and down, you can see the thumbnail is swapping as per the, not as per the position. I think we missed something. Okay, so we reverse the value by mistake, so it will be y and this will be x. Now play, and after playing you will see another output. Over here you can see the complete, it is working as per expectation. So here you can see it's working as per the expectation. Now if we see over here, then we need to do a small thing, so scribing. Okay, scribing, from where we are calling that, from here we need to make self dot, so scribing show equals false. Okay, and by default also scribing will be false. So here I can pass this value in self.load, self dot this one. Okay, now if I will see the output, then you can understand the complete output of the screen, and this I will show you into the full screen. Now once the movie is load, then if you scribing that, use, you can see if you seeking, then the particular position is coming. Okay, and here you can understand. So here the major concept is that the sprite url, after the sprite url setup of the all the things like the calculation, for the first you need to download the image. Downloading of the image is very simple. Then as per your scrub position, means the thumb position, you have to set the image position that you are doing from over here. Okay, now while you are scribing, that means you are seeking to particular position, then you have to pick the position image from that position, and for that position we have written this code. So here what we are doing, we are sending the positions. First of all I will show you that from where we are calling. We are calling from here. So here we have took another method, set thumbnail image. From here we are taking the position image, and then we are calling this set image. Here we are calculating the width and height and xy position. Upon the xy position we are setting the image position on that particular position, and we are setting into that context. So this is only we have to done for achieving that. I hope you like the video, and if you have any query, any doubt in that video, please comment into the comment box. And do not forget to subscribe my channel, because it's taking lots of time, and that is only I'm think one thing is asking from your side. Just subscribe and keep watching my video for the upcoming tutorials and upcoming updates. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye bye.